Good afternoon, everybody. For many, when they think about a full-time job, they think about a traditional workplace setting. But there are several other things that can be seen as a full-time job, and in my opinion, college athletics is one of these things. Being a college athlete takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of hard work, and everybody but the players get paid. Because of this, I would like to help you see why I think that college athletes should be paid at least a quarterly or biannually stipend for all of their hard work. Now, the first thing that I mentioned was that being a college athlete is very time consuming. According to CBS News, many college athletes spend over 40 hours a week at practice. Now, that is equivalent to a full-time job in itself, and this is on top of all of the classes they're taking, study time they have to put in to meet the required minimum GPA to stay on that team, sports-related functions they have to attend, and everything else that they must do. I found some statistics on CBSNews.com for some of the average weekly practice hours for sports teams. I'm going to attach this with my submission because my printer decided not to work this afternoon to present my visual aids, but I will attach this with my submission. For Division I men, the sports athletic hours, baseball is 42.1 hours, basketball is 39.2 hours, football is 43.3 hours, and other sports are 32 hours. For Division I women, basketball is 37.6 hours, and the other sports average about 33.3 hours. Now, this will include Division II and III practice times as well, but I will let you go ahead and see that for yourself. Many players also spend a lot of time traveling to and from games and spend a lot of time on the road. Many teachers are willing to work with the students on this as far as letting them do homework while they're gone or make up quizzes and tests before they leave for the game or after they get back for the game or tournament. However, a lot of employers are not as flexible, so it can be very difficult for a athletic team member to find a job. And while a lot of athletes do get scholarships, they generally cover tuition and books, and so the rest of living expenses such as housing, food, transportation, everything like that falls on the student, and if you're unable to obtain a job due to your hectic schedule, that can really be a tough situation. Another reason that I feel college athletes should be paid like a job is because being an athlete takes a lot of hard work both mentally and physically. For one, there's a lot of guidelines and policies that the college athletics committees provide for the team members. And some of these include meeting a certain minimum GPA in order to stay on the team. There are some that have strict social media policies as far as what the players can and cannot post or say. They also sometimes determine what kind of medicines and things like that that the students are and are not allowed to take, such as even over-the-counter headache medicines. My sister-in-law is on a softball team for her college, and they do regulate what kind of pain relievers and things like that they're allowed to take, even as far as over-the-counter things based on what ingredients they have. They also must dedicate time to weight training in addition to practice times in order to keep their bodies physically fit. Such busy schedules really leave not very much time to sleep or relax for these players, so it can really put a toll on their body and their mental health. A third thing I mentioned for why I feel that players should get paid in college is that everyone gets paid but the players. And here are a few facts about this topic that I found on Forbes.com. I'm also going to attach this visual aid to my submission. Okay, so here we go. The average salary for a premier NCAA Division I men's basketball coach exceeds $1 million. The average salary for a BCS eligible football coach was $2.05 million in a recent year. In 40 out of 50 states, the highest paid public official is currently the head coach of a state university's football men's or men's basketball team. The NCAA produces currently $11 billion in annual revenue from college sports. The University of Alabama reported recently $143.3 million in athletic revenues. And finally, most of this money does not go back into the school, but it ends up in the hands of a few select administrators, athletic directors, and coaches. Being as the athletics committees and the universities and everything make so much around the athletes, I feel that it would only be fair that the players do get paid at least a little bit for their effort, to kind of help with some of the hardships that they endure being a student athlete. Now, after going over some of these reasons and how time consuming it is, how much work it is, and how much everybody else makes off of the teams, I hope that you can see a little bit about why I think athletes should get paid. And if you feel the same way, I encourage you to just kind of look into what you can do to help make this a little more known. Thank you and have a great day.